1,200 metres, they're set. And they're sprinting away. Just Lucky's on the extreme right-hand side of the track, probably about a half a length off them early on. Over towards the inside, Thunder Queen, the white blinkers is quick. Chevroni's right there in the early stages. Westerly Wind to the stand side, private number. Fee's only 2 lengths off them, Amrita. The favourite, Just Lucky, has dropped off the gallop about 5 lengths. Further back in the running, Brace the Magic and Bev's Baby. Thunder Queen's going the quickest on the inside, and the raced Fee now going to put on some pressure. And the Red Silks of Fee now takes on Thunder Queen. Amrita to the stand side, private number. Westerly Wind's further back in the running. Just Lucky's now about to be popped the question with about 4 lengths to make up. Coming to the final 300 metres. Thunder Queen towards the inside. Look right, here comes Just Lucky now starting to come forward. And the first timer, Just Lucky, born with natural ability, comes into the lead. And Just Lucky and Brandon Arena, very green with 150 to go, hits the front. Thunder Queen's on the inside, but the money's down and the victory's all now, and it's Just Lucky bounding away by 5 lengths. Very impressive on debut. Thunder Queen second, Chevroni, and then came Amrita. Absolute procession came out the gates a little bit sluggish, probably about a half a length off them. Within a couple of strides she was 4-5 lengths adrift, but coming to the 300 when Brandon Larena gave her a flick down the neck, he urged her, the daughter of Judd Pot. She responded in fine style, and this is what the Duncan House stable expected, and she just bolts in. Coming to the 200, still ran very green, drifted towards the inside, but that stride of hers, elastic-like, and wins it effortlessly. Thunder Queen, Chevroni stays on. Then came Amrita behind these, and further back is Bev's Baby. Fee looked to put them under pressure, coming to the 400, nothing extra late, and then came Private Number. 300 to go, and Just Lucky, you can see it drifts from the centre to the inside of the course, running very green, and then once she straightens up, she just starts to power away. Thunder Queen's on the inside, but that's it, race over. Just Lucky, the 2-year-old daughter of Judd Pot, bred by Vosfontein Stud for Mr. Pravin Chetty, a 240,000 ran by Duncan House. They're waiting in the winner's enclosure to lead in Just Lucky. Back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of race number 1 and a promising debut win here by the first timer. Number 5, Just Lucky, the daughter of Jadpot. Well done to Vosfontein Stud. And of course, Mr. Pravin Chetty, represented by his cousin Amy today. Duncan Howell's giving us a lot of confidence in the parade ring. Brandon Larena doing duty. And obviously you like this filly a lot, Duncan.
Look, she's shown me very good work at home, and I always looked at her as being very mature for her age. If you look at her, she doesn't look like a juvenile, she looks like a 3-year-old. And it was a bit nerve-wracking because often what you see at home doesn't display itself on the race course sometimes, but she did everything I thought she was capable of today.
Thanks for the feedback. You know, when I asked you to compare against Spanish Cat, you said she's better.
Look, Deej, you know, it's until they compete against one another, then I'll know which one is better. I feel that Spanish Cat, Little Black Number are very precocious horses. This filly, I feel, will be a better miler, maybe even up to 2,000 meters, but she's very good.
What I really like about the 2-year-olds that are coming out to win is that you don't rush them. You've always mentioned that, and they're just coming through with natural ability.
That's the trick. These also showing me tremendous work at home. I'd like to thank Kathy. She picks extremely good yearlings, and she's done her job well. And when they're athletic and they've got ability, I don't have to train them. The races will bring them along.
Nice start to the day, and you got some decent horses later on.
I thought Be With Me got a big chance. Father Ted, if he comes back to his best, he is competitive. Guantanamera, with all the scratchings, he must run into the first 3. And then the 4 fillies in the last race, they're all evenly matched. You know, they all got each way chances.
If you had to pick 2 out there for place accumulator players at the back?
I think if I went on distance, they run over, obviously, Indigo Child and Open the Bank are distance suited. Open the Bank was very unlucky last time out. She should have won. She got interfered with quite badly.
Yes.
But if I could just say thanks to Praveen, to Amy, they've supported the yard, and it's a pleasure to have a nice horse for them.
Well done, nice start to the day, and the very best with this filly moving forward.
Thank you, and just thanks to our sponsors winning form.
Lovely, Duncan House.
And to Brandon, great ride.
Brandon, great ride. Brandon, things were a bit quiet, but I watched the replays over the weekend, and you're on the board now, and nice to see you back to winning ways.
Thanks, Deez. Yeah, it's good to be winning a few races now. Well done to Dunks and Kathy. Kathy and Duncan have always prepared their babies very well and schooled them all, and they've always come to the races knowing what to do, and it just shows when they have a bit of ability on top of the experience, they know what to do.
Talking about ability, take us through it, the way things worked out for you in the race.
She didn't jump all that well, and Dunks did warn me about that. I just gave her a slap down the neck and waited for her to respond to that initial slap down the neck, and she started holding a bit nicely, and through the junction she dropped a bit, but only because she was looking for a bit of company, and I put her through a little bit of a gap just to teach her, and she quickened away from me and won a good race.
Obvious question next, ride you'd like to keep?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's up to Mr. Chetty and Dunks. Hopefully I can maybe steal this one from Kev.
Before you leave us, what about your rides next, and a comment on the track?
Track's beautiful. It's actually feeling better than Sunday. Obviously it's dried out a little bit more, but there's that nice forgivingness, and also going to enjoy it.
And the balance of your rides?
I got chances throughout the day. I think Duncan touched on Father Ted and in Indigo Child, they got good chances. Laborna in the third race for Mr. Puller's also got an E-Trade chance. We just hope we have another one.
Well, you're on the board now. Things went well at our recent meetings, and I wish you all the best, young man.
Thanks, Steve. Hope it carries on.
Well done, Brandon Larina. Let's have a chat to Amy. Duncan wants to get a last word in before we chat to Amy.
Please, if I could just say well done to Fastfontein Stud.
Yes.
That's one thing I always forget to thank the breeders.
Yes.
But this is a very nice filly.
Thanks for that, Duncan. Fastfontein Stud. Come through, Emily. Let's have a chat. You had a big, broad smile when I came through to the parade ring and had a word with Duncan, and the confidence was there from the yard.
Hi, Deez. Yes, it definitely was. We always knew this filly was something special. Lots of natural ability, good temperament. Duncan and Kathy and the team worked well with her. And thank you to Brandon for a wonderful run. He just let her go out there and do what she does best.
Must have been something very important to keep Praveen away today.
Yes, he has other commitments in Footbank. But I'm here to represent, and we're very thrilled. We're very happy.
Duncan mentioned that you guys supported the yard in a big way, so you got a few more horses?
We've got Chelsea in the 9th, and we've got another one. He's got another one of our fillies. So we're looking forward to greater things.
Well, I wish you all the best with this filly, and please give our best to Praveen.
I will. Thank you very much, Deez.
Nice chatting to Amy there. And if you caught this quartet in race number 1, the numbers you'll need: 5, 8, 7, and 1. That's your provisional result. Coming up next will be race number 2, the start of the bipod.